10 years ago, drum and bass was considered groundbreaking, but today groups like Concord Dawn and Shapeshifter are now a part of Aotearoa music history. Drum and bass is alive and well at home.
Orange's drum and bass came from what's called hardcore kind of pre-jungle elements, which was kind of like quite fast, almost breakbeaty house music at the time. I think it was around the 150 BPM mark, and then the breakbeat element came in with the jungle music, and that led to what they called tech step, which was the first kind of, I guess, pure drum and bass form, which was kind of like the kick snare, boom, boom. So that was the defined moment of drum and bass birth out of the jungle elements from the mid-90s. The whole point of drum and bass was about pioneering and about being progressive and trying new things. So I think if you understand where it's come from and where you want to take it, you've got a good equilibrium. Before MP3s, we had what was called dub plate culture, and that was very, very important to drum and bass, because if you were a producer, you would take your song down as a WAV file to the record presser, and with a masterer you would press it to a dub plate, which is basically a trial piece of vinyl. And a white label came from the dub plate culture of giving people, DJs, prominent DJs, white label promotions before anyone else got them. So it might be a dub plate, it might be actual pressing, but that's what white label means, is it means you get it as a purely promotional piece of music. A Reese bassline is probably the most common synth used in drum and bass, still to this day. Drop is when everything hits at once. So you've got a nice little build-up, you've got your little drums or your nice little pads or keys intro. And the drop is when the bass and the drums, hence drum and bass, happens at once for the first time in the track. The UK will always be the heart of drum and bass, but I don't believe there's a home to drum and bass anymore because it's so worldwide. In Europe and in New Zealand and in Australia with Pendulum, drum and bass has made the top of the charts. It was doing everything it could to stay out of the mainstream, but it was just good music, and it became mainstream.
Well, it seems like the way underground music always seems to come to the forefront, and I can't wait to see what guys like Devin do next with drum and bass. It's The Drop.